Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Happy spring, happy March. Today I'm going to be showing you all my March TBR. These are all of the books that I would like to get to in the month of March. Let's get into it. In 2026, I am focusing on reading the shortest books on my to be read list according to Goodreads. And in March, I focus on reading historical fiction. These are the shortest historical fiction books on my TBR according to Goodreads. The first one is actually a piece of translated fiction, and that is The Dead Lake by Hamid Asmelov. Struggling. This is a Cold War book. We are exploring the world. Isn't that fun? This one is a haunting tale about the environmental legacy of the Cold War. Yurzhan grows up in a remote part of Soviet Kazakhstan where atomic weapons are tested. As a young boy, he falls in love with the neighbor's daughter, and one evening, trying to impress her, he dives into a forbidden lake. The radioactive water changes Yurzhan, and he will never grow into a man, while the girl he loves becomes a beautiful woman. I think that sounds like a really poignant story. It does say it's part of a coming-of-age series, which this isn't a series, but they just put a lot of coming-of-age stories together. It's translated from the Russian by Andrew Bromfield. That name sounds kind of familiar, but there's what the title of the book is in Russian for those of you who can read Cyrillic, because I cannot. That'd be cool if I could, but I can't do that. So this is a short little one that you probably haven't heard of before, and that's something that I love to do, is bringing books that most people probably haven't heard of, bringing it to people's attention, because who knows, you might enjoy. I also will be reading The March by Ben Kane. I will insert a picture. This is a novella. It is available on Kindle Unlimited. I'll be reading the ebook because I do want to use the subscriptions that I have. Ben Kane's series, this series in particular, the Forgotten Legion series, takes place in ancient Rome. Think of the times of Julius Caesar, Pompey, Mark Antony, Cleopatra, that time period in Rome. We have the Lost Legion. They are in Asia. They are a band of Roman soldiers, Roman Empire, so they can be from anywhere in the empire, that were taken, and they have this huge battle in India. I think if you like the movie Alexander, this might intrigue you. And this just shows what might have happened after that battle to one of the characters in the main series, so we will be reading that as well. Next, I do like to add a graphic novel to my TBR every month. I'm not sure if this is middle grade or young adult, but I do like to read from different age ranges because I think there's something to be learned with every age demographic and every type of media format that there is. This is The Magic Fish by Truly Nagayan. I'm sorry, I never know how to say that name. I should have done my research before filming the video, but isn't this cover perfect since we have St. Patrick's Day this month? It's all green. I don't know what this is about. I knew at one time, but now I don't. Life isn't a fairy tale. In fairy tales, the prince falls in love with the princess, but Tien has a different story to tell. His parents are refugees struggling to learn English, and he doesn't know how to overcome or come out to them in Vietnamese. He doesn't even have the right words. How can he ever know if his parents will accept him? The answer is in fairy tales, a language that Tien and his parents share. Tien learns from his favorite stories as he navigates the world with the help of his friends, family, and fairy tales. Yes, that's showing just how powerful fairy tales are, and stories and literature in general. It's such a powerful thing that you can find yourself in, find representation that makes you feel like you're not alone. It's a beautiful and powerful thing, and that's another reason I make videos, so people can just see the power of literature and therefore art. I do add a nonfiction pick to my TBR every month as well, and this one is a big chunky boy. He's our biggest one this month, and it's one that I've been wanting to get to a while. Y'all know I love Italy. We just talked about Ben Kane's series, which is taking place in ancient Roman times. Now we're going to the Renaissance, which probably is my favorite part of history. Renaissance Italia. I would just love to visit. We don't need to be doing the accent. Let's cut it out. And that is Leonardo da Vinci by Walter Isaacson. I want to tell y'all the two other men he's written biographies on. Steve Jobs and Einstein. I could see similarities in all these. They're Renaissance men, I would say, but just so intelligent inventors, really pushing society forward. Let's see what it has to say about Leonardo da Vinci, because I do think, yeah, this is a biography of Leonardo da Vinci. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we need the video to be a little longer. He was history's most creative genius. Genius, that's the word that describes his men. What secrets can he teach us? The author of the acclaimed bestsellers on Steve Jobs, Albert Einstein, and Benjamin Franklin brings Leonardo da Vinci to life in this exciting new biography. Drawing on thousands of pages from Leonardo's astounding notebooks and new discoveries about his life and work, Walter Isaacson weaves a narrative that connects his art to his science. He shows how Leonardo's genius was based on skills we can improve in ourselves, such as passionate curiosity, careful observation, and an imagination so playful that it flirted with fantasy. Oh, we love that kind of person, don't we? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love that. It seems like this is going to be narrative nonfiction, which I do really enjoy. And oh, I didn't expect some of the pictures in here to be in color. Who do we have here? This lady right here. I didn't expect there to be colored pictures in a paperback. That's super cool. Yeah, I'm very excited for this book. Now, probably the one out of this stack that I would say I'm most excited for, which is kind of crazy. Let's see, how long is this book? Okay, it is a little over 500 pages. That is doable. We can do it. We've read books double that, even over double that. But we have made it to the book club pick. This is a childhood classic. I've had this book a very long time. We read this back in, I want to say 3rd grade, but anytime between 1st and 3rd grade. As I said, it is a childhood classic for me, and if you were in that class with me, I have memories of reading this book in school, and now it's going to be the book club pick of the month. This is what the book club voted on, so it's not even like I said, we're reading this, because they had all these 3 historical fiction books to choose from, but this is what was voted on. This is Stone Fox by John Reynolds Gardiner. This is the 25th anniversary edition, but now I think there's a 30th anniversary edition. This one is about little Willie's grandfather is sick. It's up to Willie to save their farm from tax collectors. Their only hope is the prize money from the National Dog Sled Race. But a lot of other people want to win the race too, including Stone Fox, who has never lost a race in his life. Do Willie and his dog, Searchlight, stand a chance against the toughest racers around? Can they win the race to save the farm and grandfather before it is too late? That sounds like such a powerful story, and yes, this will be a reread for me, but I haven't read this book in almost 20 years. That is, I don't know how I feel about saying that. A story of trying to save your family and everything that you hold near and dear. So I think if you like sports, I know a lot of people like cold weather settings. I think this is taking place in Wyoming. And dogs. I remember the ending of this. I'm not going to say what it is, but that's what I remember most of this. And those are all of the books that I would like to read in the month of March. I do think this is a very doable TBR. This first week is going to probably be my busiest, but towards the end of the month I'm going to be kind of busy as well. So we will just have to see where the month takes me with my reading. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way through, leave a green emoji in the comments below. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in my next one. Bye! If you are familiar with my videos, you're used to seeing Sherman at the end of them. Sadly, Sherman has since passed away, but I would still like to encourage you guys to help your local shelters. Sherman was at the Darlington County Humane Society in rural South Carolina. I always have their link down below in the description if you guys would like to help them, but also help your local shelters as well. You can do that by donating, sharing posts like this one, volunteering, fostering, and adopting, which it's great to do all of those things. Great to help your community, great to help the animals in your community, and I cannot recommend it enough. All of my pets were rescues, they were strays or from animal shelters, and I love them so much, and I know how much love they can give, so knowing these pets at the shelter can equally give that much love, it's amazing. And y'all should totally take part and help out those local animal shelter pets, and please help them.